This is the Natural History Museum, the show that explores the treasures of London's Natural History Museum. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down so you actually get it.
The show that explores the treasures of London's Natural History Museum. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about the most terrifying resident of the museum, the animatronic T-Rex in the dinosaur gallery.
Which, for the record, nearly made me drop my jacket the first time it moved.
You screamed, Terry.
I gasped. Dramatically, there's a difference.
The roar says otherwise.
Okay, so this thing is genuinely impressive. It's a full-scale model, meaning it's about 12 meters long, roughly the length of a double-decker bus.
It lunges, it swings its head, it opens its jaw, and there's a speaker system that makes the whole room vibrate when it roars.
The model is built to represent a real Tyrannosaurus rex, which lived about 66 million years ago at the end of the Cretaceous period.
Which is so long ago that, by comparison, humans and woolly mammoths practically just met.
The animatronic isn't just for show, it's based on the best fossil evidence available at the time it was built.
Though the science has moved on quite a bit. Modern paleontologists think T-Rex was probably covered in at least some feathers or proto-feathers.
The museum's model is the classic scaly version, which honestly looks more menacing, but science wins over menace every time.
Unless you're a small child standing 3 feet from its face, then menace wins completely.
The real jaw of a T. Rex could generate a bite force of around 35,000 to 60,000 newtons, one of the strongest of any land animal ever.
To put that in perspective, a lion bites at roughly 4,500 newtons. T-Rex is just in a different league entirely.
It basically bit through bone for fun, for breakfast, as a warm-up.
Meanwhile, I struggle with a baguette.
The animatronic has been in the museum since the 1990s, and it's been updated several times to improve the movement and sound.
There are motors and pneumatic systems inside. Basically, it's a very angry, very large puppet.
Don't say puppet to its face.
Absolutely not.
The gallery it lives in is called the Dinosaur Gallery, which opened in 1977, and it remains one of the most visited parts of the entire museum.
The Natural History Museum gets around 5 million visitors a year, and a huge chunk of them make a beeline straight for that Rex.
You can always tell who's a first-timer. They slow down, then speed up, then stop and stare with their mouth open.
Like the dinosaur is contagious.
There's also a real T-Rex fossil cast on display nearby, not the animatronic, an actual fossil replica. So you get the science alongside the spectacle.
The original fossil the cast is based on is called Stan, one of the most complete T-Rex skeletons ever found, discovered in South Dakota in 1987.
Stan had about 250 bones recovered, which is extraordinary given how rare good dinosaur fossils are.
Most dinosaurs we know from just a handful of fragments. Stan basically walked in and handed us his whole skeleton.
Very generous of him.
A real team player.
What I love about the animatronic is that it's doing real science communication work. It makes people feel the scale in a way a skeleton can't quite do.
A static fossil is awe-inspiring, but a moving, roaring, lunging replica makes your brain go, "Oh, this was a living thing."
And not just living, dominant. T-Rex was an apex predator for about 2.5 million years.
Which is longer than modern humans have existed. So, let's have a little respect.
The museum has had to rope it off over the years because people kept trying to touch it.
Which honestly, same, the temptation is real.
Don't touch the animatronic T-Rex, kids.
Or do, and tell us what happens.
We are not liable.
What's wild is that T-Rex is actually more closely related to modern birds than to crocodiles. Birds are technically living dinosaurs.
So every pigeon you've ever ignored on a pavement is a distant cousin of the thing in that gallery.
Pigeons are just very, very low-budget T-Rexes.
Fighting over a chip instead of a hadrosaur.
The animatronic is a reminder that museums aren't just archives, they're experiences, and good ones make science unforgettable.
And occasionally make you gasp. Dramatically.
We're going to let that go eventually, Terry.
We are not. Thanks for listening, everyone. Come visit the galleries, stand near the Rex, and report back.
Next week, we're diving into something equally wild from another corner of the museum. Until then, stay curious. See you next week on the Natural History Museum.